planters today. Good idea. So I've got a little bit of de-weeding to do in this one. I seem to have to every day go and pick off these new baby nettles that are forming, and the roots must go quite deep because I pick them off every day. I try and get most of the root off, but they always snap. If I was growing nettles, I'd be doing really well. But we do have some other things coming up. So I've gone and labelled things. You can see we've got our peas and lettuce and beetroots, more peas and lettuce and beetroots and peas. And we go to the next row, we've got cabbage and cauliflower, beans, cauliflower and cabbage. All down the middle section is onions. And the same is replicated on the other side over there. So that's just the same as this side. And then these little ends are going to have pak choy, lettuce and pak choy. And the same for the other end. Some lettuce popping up down here. Something happening here. They're definitely not peas. So we move on to the next planter. And there's definitely life happening in this one. Radish life. There's some onion life over here from the previous year, and they just happened to pop up this year, so I thought I'd leave them to do their thing. Lots more radish life. Then we come over to the final planter that has things planted in. I'm going to put some tomatoes and pepper seedlings in here today that I've already grown. See how well they take. I'm not going to take them all out of their pots. I'm going to wait for some of them to get bigger. The fence I'm still currently working on. Big old hole in that fence. And come up here, and I've been bringing them out the last couple of days to get used to the air, get used to the wind and the breeze. And these ones over here are all my lovely tomatoes, doing incredibly well, and I'm absolutely positive some of these will survive if I plant them out now, because I've planted them out much smaller than that previously. And peppers, same for these guys. Okay, so I managed to find some more labels. So everything's labelled up, apart from the onions that go along this middle section of each of the beds. You'll notice in the middle there's no label, and that's because I will remember, because it's all in all three of them. Woo! Slipping on the mud, a bit slidey down there. So 3 of my planters are now really functional and ready to go. 3 out of 6. So the 6th one hasn't quite finished being built, as you can see the gap just over here. This one is almost filled. Almost. If I could get to a garden centre, that would be filled now. But not far to go. I can probably find some stuff around here to fill it temporarily till I get some compost. Finish this one and pop some soil in there. And this was always where I kept all of my pots and things. I've just had a bit of a clear out, ready to start filling this one at some point. And then I'll have 6 functional planters. And won't it be incredible to be able to go up here, look from a height and feel really successful and proud when all these planters are bushing out with greenery. That's what I can't wait to see. Give it time. So this is the hospital centre. I popped these in here maybe an hour ago. It's a mixture of cauliflower, cabbage, aubergine, courgette, not aubergine, and tomatoes. And interestingly, these tomatoes over here at the end I called the ICU unit, and already within an hour they're looking so much better. Less limp, holding themselves up. The leaves were all curled up and looking like they're about to die. And they're doing incredibly well. This second pot I called the high dependency unit and they're looking pretty good too. And these guys were just a bit shabby and they're already perking up. Well, these three more or less look the same now, rather than that pot dying. This one half dead, this one thinking about dying. Okay, so me and Barney would like to show you the planters today. So this is a few days after I popped the tomatoes in, and they're doing really well. I think it was 2 days ago. I've also just popped another couple in next to each of them, just to see how well they do. I can always take them out later. I've popped some beans in the beans area, and there's also some cauliflowers that I've popped in that looked like they were struggling in their wood chip medium. I just thought I'd pop them straight into the ground and see how they do. So we go over to plant number 2. And over here I've popped some more peppers either side of the other pepper that were in the middle. I thought they looked quite sparse. And like I say, I can always take them out if they get a bit big. Tomatoes are settling in very nicely. Very nicely indeed. And here's our radishes. And planter number 3, look at this. We've got some carrots happening. Carrot seedlings. And it looks like they've gone all the way over the broccoli. In fact, maybe it's not carrot seedlings because they're everywhere. I wonder what they are. I thought they were carrot seedlings, but now I can also see them over here. And down here. Right, let's find another carrot area. See if they're abundant in another carrot area. Here we go, here's another carrot area. And there are a couple down there. I think they're carrots. But look, there's another one over here. Oh my gosh, they're all over here. Maybe they're not carrots, because they're also coming up in the leek area. That definitely looks like a weed. And I don't think they're beets. This nettle guy is definitely a weed. Take him out straight away because I'm sure about that one. Interesting. This is either an extremely weedy bed or I've got carrots. Fingers crossed it's carrots. So here are the tomatoes that were in the intensive care unit. Looking fantastic. They definitely needed some water. This was the high dependency unit. Again, looking fantastic. And the general ward. Looking fairly good. These guys have all got a little bit of browning on their leaves. So we'll see how the courgettes do. They weren't looking too good either. And the cauliflowers still looking fairly unhealthy. Barney, can you stop that please? That's my planters. These cauliflowers, some of them are definitely not going to make it, like this one. He's gone. But some of the others might take to this and survive. I've also got a couple of tiny tomato seedlings over here too that will hopefully survive. First time I forgot my drill. It's always good to have a battery in your drill. Exciting! This planter is finally filled, and I've put compost on the top so it's all nice and dark now, as opposed to the clay-like stuff that I've put in the majority of it. And luckily there's still some left on the trailer, so I can go and start depositing that one in the next empty planter.